Good morning to you. It's 5:13 on the start of your Monday morning, Veterans Day Victory Monday. Glad you're with us to start the day. Before we go any further, we should say thank you to all of the veterans who are with us this morning in and around Western New York, extended family and friends, for all of their service, keeping our freedoms free, keeping our country together, and giving us the opportunity to bring you the news. What do you think about the Bills? And what do you think about going to Kansas or them coming to Kansas City, coming to Buffalo on Sunday? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Join in the conversation. Let's stand by. Hi, everyone. Good morning to you. It's 5:14 on the start of your Monday morning, Veterans Day. A big thank you to all of the veterans who served our country, allowing us this freedom to bring you the news as journalists. As you're waking up this morning on what is likely a day off for you in many cases, we'd love to hear your thoughts about the Bills winning against the Colts yesterday, and then the Bills playing Kansas City on Sunday, 4:25 at home, when Patrick Mahomes comes to town. So what do you think is going to happen? And listen, we invite you to join the conversation. We want you to be part of what our discussion is this morning, but we should let you know that we're having some sort of an issue on our end. So if you're commenting on our Facebook Live feed, would you mind just letting us know who is actually voicing their opinions this morning? So if you just write your comment and then say Ed at the end, or Russell at the end, or whomever it is that's commenting, we just need to see your name so that we can recognize you, and we want to make sure that your voice is heard. So grab your phone, join the conversation. But first, look at some of today's top stories. This morning, we're learning a popular restaurant in Buffalo's Elmwood Village is closing, at least temporarily. Aguacate's Mexican Bar and Grill in Buffalo's Elmwood Village posting on Facebook they're doing some renovations. Unclear, though, when they will reopen. If you've got a veteran in your family and you're looking for something to do with the kids on their day off, there are a number of Veterans Day specials. The Buffalo Zoo offering free admission to all active duty military and veterans today. So is the Explore and More Children's Museum, the Aquarium of Niagara, also offering $1 off admission for veterans and active military. All three will have special programming to honor our local veterans. Okay, let's talk about that big Bills win, 30-20 over the Colts. The team had 3 interceptions, though, of Joe Flacco, and forcing a fumble for 4 takeaways in the game. Josh Allen, James Cook, each with 1 rushing touchdown. We saw that James Cook and Josh Allen touchdown was huge. But really, this was one of Josh Allen's worst games. And this was not his best appearance. Though we still beat the Colts for the first time in many, many years at home for them, away for us at their home. The last time this happened was with Doug Flutie in the late 90s. Can you believe that? It's been a long time. Meantime, Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs come to Orchard Park on Sunday for a 4:25 game in Sunday afternoon football. What do you think of that game? What do you think is going to happen? Jackie, good morning to you. The defense rocked this week. Yeah, we heard that it was a good showing for them. Jackie also says it'll be a tough game this coming week. Grace, good morning to you. Another Victory Monday. We got to win the next game for sure. Right now, yeah, they are undefeated. So wouldn't it be great to have the Bills rock Patrick Mahomes? That would be awesome. Though, Kyle, on the other hand, says the Chiefs will win. The NFL needs the undefeated three-peat to keep Taylor Swift fans around for the money. And speaking of Taylor Swift, she comes to Toronto this week with 3 shows on, I believe, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then she's likely in town, or nearby at least, in Toronto, to come to Orchard Park, maybe to see her boyfriend Travis Kelce play. So that'll be really interesting. Charisse says she's really feeling her Bills. Love that. Happy Veterans Day. Good morning to you, Charisse. Caleb says, Lori says, go Bills. Next Sunday against the Chiefs, it'll feel like we're watching a playoff game. Well, right. Okay, so one of these teams is likely to make it to the playoffs, right? I mean, we're on top of the AFC East. We know Kansas City undefeated. So we're obviously going to see each other at some point if we make it to the postseason, which by all accounts we probably should. not jinxing it or anything, but we probably should, right? Let's see. Robin says we're going to take the Chiefs down, and then Bills are going to hand Chiefs the first loss. I love that. And then Julie McCoy says, go Bills. Love that. Josh Allen better sleep. No kidding, is what Lori is saying as well. It's all about the next game and taking the Chiefs out. Someone else is saying, hope they go home crying. Let's do it again. Hey, Felicia, good morning to you. And then I'm not sure who's commenting here. And again, we'd ask you to just put your name at the end of your comment so that I can share your voice. They say, we can win if Josh doesn't throw interceptions. He was throwing a lot of them yesterday, wasn't he? Mary, glad you're with us. I hope the crowd on Sunday is deafening for Mahomes, and hopefully Buffalo will use their home field advantage. I hope the Bills wipe the floor with Taylor Swift's team, is what somebody else says. And then, so Laura, good morning to you. We have to take it one game at a time. We have to get a win. We're happy to get a win, she says. Focus is key. The special team secured their win. So some offensive defense and special teams is our focus. Okay, there you go. Energy Radio Buffalo saying full steam ahead. The momentum is getting intense. Carissa says one more game. And then Mickey in Australia says Josh was a little off his best, but he'll come in good. Yeah, he was not a good game for him yesterday. But look, what I love about Josh Allen is that he's quick to admit that, right? He's quick to kind of do some reflection in the moment and say, you know what? Okay, mea culpa, my bad. I didn't do so well this week, but there's another game next week and we can always do better. And I love that about him. And he always, really rallies around his team and makes sure that they understand that they're doing the best that they can. Grace says, got to beat them down, and they all work together. Yeah, no doubt. Okay, let's talk about travel ahead of the holidays. If you are getting ready to head out, say, for Thanksgiving or Christmas or Hanukkah to celebrate with your family, are you looking for any last-minute deals? Because there are many of them out there right now. We told you about them in our last 15 minutes or so. But then there are new airline regulations that are also in effect to help protect travelers and some steps that you can take to avoid that holiday travel nightmare. You know what I'm talking about with your bags lost or delays or cancellations. Basically, if you're looking for that last minute trip and you haven't booked yet, they're saying look for a direct flight or a nonstop flight. Usually your best option there because less of a chance for your bags to get lost or cancellations. Baggage delays also covered under these new regulations, though those experts are still warning you that you should use a bag tracker to avoid having your bag lost. Interesting. Would love to hear your thoughts, and we can talk about this more coming up at 8 o'clock on Second Cut. Meantime, coming up at 5:30, we're sharing the voices of neighbors in Newfane as a proposal could change the future of outdoor gun ranges statewide. But first, Aaron is here tracking your 7 weather forecast.